Throw it!
When Jiri Prochazka speaks, it's not with arrogance. It's with conviction forged in battle. After witnessing Alex Pereira's terrifying knockout of Magomed Ankalaev, Jiri didn't flinch. He didn't hesitate. Instead, he called his shot, publicly declaring that if Pereira dares to step into the heavyweight realm, he'll follow. That statement wasn't about chasing fame. It was about principle. For Jiri, fighting isn't a career. It's a way of life, a spiritual path rooted in honor and chaos. His challenge wasn't just to Pereira, but to the universe itself, a test of destiny. Fans could feel it instantly. This wasn't hype, it was a samurai's oath.
See at the PI, and they kind of had a conversation, and they told Dana White, we want Alex to go to heavyweight. If Alex does go to heavyweight, and
I will go to the heavyweight too.
The context behind this call-out matters deeply. Pereira's win over Ankalaev had shifted the division's energy. People whispered about the next great double champ. But Jiri, unfazed, viewed that move as a summons. His message was simple. Wherever Pereira runs, the storm will follow. He's not content to defend his place in the light heavyweight division. He's ready to hunt across divisions to destroy the man who represents the very mountain at the top. It's a rare kind of confidence, not born of ego, but of readiness to die in pursuit of mastery. Jiri's words struck a chord not because they were loud, but because they echoed truth. The truth that warriors like him don't retreat, they rise. As the noise surrounding...
I know, man, right now, I still feel like light heavyweight division is mine.
Pereira's victory faded. Jiri made something crystal clear. He still considers the light heavyweight division his. Despite injuries, setbacks, and shifting power, he sees himself as the rightful ruler of chaos. That statement came not from delusion, but from domination, a fighter who's proven himself in blood and brilliance. Joe Rogan once described Jiri as one of the most interesting fighters in the division, and he wasn't wrong. Jiri's weirdness isn't a gimmick. It's a battle algorithm no one can decode. His style, hands down, movement unpredictable, rhythm erratic, forces opponents into panic. And now, he's bringing that same wild rhythm to his looming war with Pereira.
Jiri Prochazka, up until this Pereira fight, he was one of the most interesting guys in the light heavyweight division because he just does everything so weird.
The underlying message? Jiri doesn't care about status or division labels. He's sending a warning that no belt defines him. Whether it's light heavyweight or heavyweight, the battlefield belongs to him. The energy around him screams one thing. He's not done reigning, he's just sharpening his sword for the next execution. Fans felt that shift. This wasn't just talk. It was Prochazka reclaiming his kingdom, ready to burn down any pretender standing on his ashes.
Yeah, he's a very unorthodox guy, but he's also a guy that was groomed outside of the UFC. He beat one night. He beat CB Dalloway and King Mo on the same night.
Amid all the fire, Jiri took a moment that shocked fans. He offered respect. He congratulated Pereira, Glover Teixeira, and their entire team. But beneath that gesture was something far deeper than sportsmanship. This was a warrior saluting another warrior before battle. In Jiri's code, respect doesn't mean weakness. It's recognition of the battlefield's sacred balance. He can praise your victory today and still vow to destroy you tomorrow. That paradox defines him, a man both humble and dangerous. Analysts on Joe Rogan's podcast highlighted Jiri's journey outside the UFC. His grueling nights fighting legends back-to-back.
Man, that's right. That's right, because I already congratulate him, congratulate Glover and all his team, because I was really happy that I saw him that he won, because loses, winning.
That history forged his calm. He's seen blood before, and Pereira's win didn't scare him. It awakened him. His public congratulations weren't flattery. They were ritual. In samurai culture, acknowledging your enemy's strength is part of the prelude to war. Jiri isn't blinded by hate. He's fueled by purpose. He sees Pereira as the perfect opponent to elevate his art of destruction, and fans could sense it. This wasn't just mutual admiration. It was the calm before the storm.
To jump to the heavyweight, give me somebody for a title chance in the light heavyweight.
Here's where Jiri's war plan becomes crystal clear. If Pereira decides to move up to heavyweight, Jiri doesn't want to sit idle. He wants a title shot in the light heavyweight division immediately. That single statement shows just how strategically he views his legacy. He's not chasing Pereira out of obsession. He's playing both sides of the chessboard. Either he defends his claim as light heavyweight king or hunts Pereira in the heavier realm.
Who, if Alex goes to the heavyweight, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Every path leads to conquest that Jiri's fans see it too. The videos of him training with katanas, meditating in forests, and swinging sticks like ancient blades have turned him into a living myth. His social media presence doesn't just hype him, it mystifies him. He's the fighter who trains like it's feudal Japan and fights like chaos reincarnate. When he said it makes sense, he wasn't talking politics, he was talking purpose. If Pereira dares to climb the mountain, Jiri will meet him at the summit. No excuses, no hesitation. That's not bravado. It's fate calling both men to the same battlefield.
Or if they work with Ankalaev, but I really I don't care. I want to, every time, I want to be the champion. I want to fight the champion and take the belt from the champion. But let me know how it will go.
Jiri Prochazka doesn't beg for title shots. He takes them. When he declared he'll always fight the champion and take the belt directly, fans felt the conviction of a man who doesn't believe in shortcuts. Whether it's light heavyweight, or anything between, Jiri's mission is singular. Seize gold. Leave no doubts. His performance at UFC 320 was living proof. Khalil Rountree looked unbeatable for 2 rounds, until Jiri summoned something primal.
Couple big shots from Jiri! Khalil slipped! He's down, it's over! Jiri! Boom! The samurai puts up his sleeve! I love this man!
In that 3rd round, he became what every opponent fears, the storm that never stops coming. A straight right, a sharp left, and just like that, Rountree was face first on the canvas. That comeback wasn't just skill, it was symbolism. Jiri thrives in hell. He finds clarity in chaos. And every time he's pushed to the edge, he evolves. His statement about always chasing the belt isn't ambition, it's identity. He doesn't exist outside of championship pursuit. And if Pereira stands in that way, Jiri's promise is simple. He'll break through one punch at a time. When the crowd roared for Jiri's thunderous finish against Rountree, something electric filled the air. The realization that the samurai was back. Even in defeat, Rountree's statement revealed deep respect. He called it a painful loss, but spoke with gratitude and spirit. A reflection of the warrior's code both fighters share. Meanwhile, Ariel Helwani captured the emotional weight of Jiri's victory perfectly.
Fuck, I was sitting there watching Mike Perry and Jeremy Stevens looking like they were on the brink of death, and they kept going. They kept going, obviously for financial gain, obviously for legacy and all the things that come with it. But man, it's different. It's so different. And witnessing that.
His commentary, noting how fans felt Jiri's journey, exposed what makes Prochazka so magnetic. He's not just a fighter. He's a symbol of raw humanity in motion. Every punch, every scar, every fall, it connects with people on a primal level. This is why his threat toward Pereira hits harder than any trash talk. When Jiri says he'll destroy you, it's not rage, it's reverence. It means he's chosen you as the next test of his spirit. And when a warrior like Jiri Prochazka chooses you, there's no running, only reckoning.
We're best friends, crying for no other reason. Not because he's like, oh shit, now I might not get a title shot. Because he wanted his brother in arms.
When Ariel Helwani spoke about Jiri's emotional response after Pereira's knockout victory, fans saw a side of the Czech samurai rarely witnessed: vulnerability. Ariel highlighted that Jiri wasn't crying because he lost a title opportunity or feared being overlooked. No, it was something deeper. It was respect. Jiri's tears weren't of jealousy. They were an acknowledgement of another warrior's greatness, the same way one ancient swordsman might bow to another before battle. Pereira had earned his moment, and Jiri, rather than resent it, absorbed it as fuel.
Bangers, each one. Great fights. Well, Jiri versus Khalil, that was my sleeper fight, but it wasn't a sleeper fight because we all know, if you know fighting, you know that was going to be an electric fight. Khalil won the first round. Jiri had to get his spirits up and go back to his head movement like he did in the Jamal Hill fight, and it started countering.
That's what sets him apart. He doesn't envy glory. He chases destiny, and the respect wasn't one-sided. In the aftermath of his war with Khalil Roundtree, Jiri himself opened up about what that fight took out of him. He admitted that it forced him to dig into a rare side, a part of him that only emerges when survival is on the line. It was the do-or-die mentality that separates fighters from warriors. Israel Adesanya, never one to hand out empty praise, called the Jiri versus Khalil bout a sleeper fight, one that shocked everyone with its electricity. Khalil may have won the first round, but Jiri's comeback was a masterclass in perseverance. He found his rhythm, recalibrated his head movement, and summoned the fire that defines his legend.
Go, go, finish it, find your shot, find the shot.
Israel Adesanya's commentary during the fight offered something rare, a champion recognizing another champion's killer instinct in real time. Go, 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 find your shot, Adesanya urged, almost as if he were coaching Jiri through the screen. That moment reflected the mutual respect between two masters of their craft. Both artists of chaos, both addicted to the rhythm of combat. When Adesanya later broke down the fight, he explained exactly what he saw, the technical genius behind the chaos. Jiri's opponent had given him his favored leg, a fatal mistake. The Czech warrior noticed, adapted instantly, and attacked with precision. Within moments, the fight's tide turned.
Wow. Once Ankalaev went orthodox, I knew it was a wrap. I felt it was a wrap because I was like, this is you're giving him the leg he likes. That means his right leg was compromised from the inside leg kicks already. He came on smoke and straight away attacked him, put him behind the black line, and then attacked the front leg. He did it in the last fight.
That wasn't luck. That was battle IQ. This insight exposes what makes Prochazka so dangerous for Pereira. It's not just his power, it's his ability to read the storm while standing in it. He doesn't panic under pressure. He listens to the fight. Every breath, every twitch, every shift. Jiri sees it, feels it, and uses it. When he faces Pereira, he won't be the reckless berserker some expect. He'll be the calculating destroyer who finds the tiny opening in Powhatan's fortress and shatters it with surgical violence. Adesanya's words validated that idea. When elite fighters watch Jiri, they don't just see madness, they see mastery. And that's what makes this potential clash so terrifying. Pereira's precision versus Jiri's unpredictability. The sniper versus the storm. It's a fight the MMA world needs to witness.